Hi, guys. David Essel here. I have a story that is so common in this world. 43 years now as a counselor, minister, master life coach, number one best-selling author, radio, TV host. I've been involved with a lot of different things in the world of personal growth, and I love it all. But one of the things that comes up on a regular basis in my one-on-one work when I'm working with women that are looking to find the love of their life, they're looking to find their partner, whatever it might be, is that we run across people that have been hurt in the past. And what you've done with your hurt in the past will totally predict what's going to happen in the future. So not too long ago, a woman came to me and she said, David, I've got to get back out there and start dating. I haven't dated during COVID at all. I haven't been online dating. I haven't been doing anything, and I'm ready to go. It's been 2.5, 3 years since I was in a relationship. And so I really need some help here. So we started working with her online profile. She decided to do online dating. And at first it was going really, really great. And then she came in and she kept saying the same thing. David, it's dogs. They're all dogs. Men are all dogs. And so I said, okay, wait a minute. I've heard now for the last couple of weeks that every man you've met is a dog. Now, what she meant by that is that all they want is sex, right? So I said, okay, the odds are pretty small that every man that you'd meet is a dog. Tell me about what's going on. What's your past history with men? And what do you share with men when you first start talking to them? What I tell you next is something that we totally want to avoid. And it's the reason she got herself into so much trouble in the world of dating. She said, well, right away, I tell them just the truth. She goes, I'm a truth speaker. I don't mess around. I am not codependent. I am. And she's going on and on and on. I'm waiting for her to tell me what she tells guys. And the very first thing she tells them is that she doesn't trust men. And she says, I'll tell a guy right up front on the first date, I don't trust men. You're going to have to prove you're trustworthy. You're going to have to earn my trust. And the very first time I see you doing something inappropriate, I'm gone. I'm out of here. And so that's the first image she gives, right? That's the first. So as a guy sitting there going, okay, do I really want to be engaged with this type of a person? Do I want to be with someone where I have to prove my trustworthiness? We all have to prove we're trustworthy, but this is on steroids now, right? Because she was cheated on in the past, she has no respect or trust of men. And that's what came out of our sessions. And so when she finally told me, after she was telling me how proud she was that she's so brazen with men and she puts them in her place, I asked, where did this come from? And she said, oh, let me tell you the story. And she was more than happy to go on and on about the story of a guy she was in love with who cheated on her. And instead of doing the work of letting him go, and that was a number of years ago, of working through what we have as a forgiveness program, and it's very different. It's 4 stages long. Instead of doing that, she held this resentment. And of course, any guy that's going to say, oh, okay, I'd love to date someone who doesn't trust men is probably going to be walking into hellfire, right? So as we worked together, she continued to tell men the same thing, and she was getting the same end result. She would get men that didn't trust her. She would get men that would push back. She would get men that would ghost her. And so she continued to go deeper into this hole of mistrust until finally, I'm not sure what I said one day, but I said something. She looked at me and she said, you mean if I forgive my past partner and I truly forgive him, I don't have to see him, do I? And I said, no. Oh my God, closure can be done without ever talking to that person. You don't need to go back into the past and bring someone else in. That's old theories. No, I can help you come to closure right now. That's what we're working on. And then I started telling her stories. All these women in the past I've worked with that didn't trust men. Men weren't trustworthy. Men were dogs. It's all the same story. As a matter of fact, on YouTube, I'm sure if you go back 10 years ago, I have a very similar story, right? Because it's a pattern that I see with both men and women. I'm just talking about from a female perspective right now. We need to learn to let go. We need to forgive someone who stole from us, that cheated on us, that lied to us, that betrayed us. If we don't forgive that person, they don't have to know you're doing the work. We're going to continue to go into unhealthy relationships. We're going to continue to attract men and or women that aren't trustworthy or aren't good matches. So really, and from a guy's point of view, if you're dating a woman and she says, I don't trust men, that's probably not a good person for you to be with. And I would just be very kind. And I would say, hey, listen, if you get to the point of trusting men, reach out to me. I'd love to get to know you, but I don't really have the time to prove I'm trustworthy. You're going to have to either believe I am until I do something incorrect, but I don't want to start off with a relationship where I have to prove to you on a daily basis that I'm trustworthy. And that's just the fact. Have you been in that situation before? Comment below. What did you do? Were you cheated on? How did you get over it? Or have you not gotten over it? Are you carrying those resentments forward? Because that's going to destroy any chance of a healthy love relationship. So, and it goes for both sides, men and women, but comment below. If you were the cheater, did you forgive yourself and did you change your ways? If you were the one who cheated, have you decided not to go down that road again? Because it really does just bring hell and chaos into our lives. Comment below. Go ahead and join this channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share the message anywhere you want to. And also below, don't forget to look at the 2 programs we have. Number 1 is free, Helping Americans Heal. When you sign up, you'll get our number 1 best-selling book, Positive Thinking, absolutely free. Then every Monday, you'll get an email with articles, videos, tips, ideas on how to manage stress, relationships, depression, anxiety, everything. And then underneath that below, you'll also see we have a brand new program. If you want to help this country heal, we have a brand new certification program, the Mental Health and Master Life Coach Certification. All of that is below. Hey, listen, have a great day. Let's clean up our past so our current and future relationships can be awesome. I'm David Essel. TalkDavid.com is the website. Have a great day.